Alright, so today we are going to go over inequalities. The essential question is, what is the difference between an open circle and a closed circle? And why is it important? Did you stuff come sit up here so close this?
An open circle is a 0 and the closed circle is
Is it what?
bullet point. What's the prefixing sign?
An open circle is like I think an open circle is
Alright, so you will answer this essential question at the end, guys. We will get to that. But what we need to do is we need to learn what it means. So, and you guys have taken a pre-test and you answered some stuff like this. There is some differences we need to talk about. Let's start with
The DVD.
oh the video.
this is a verbal inequality. It's written in English. It's an inequality. It's something you guys would have to translate into math. The DVD cost more than $15. Omen, do you want to lose that? Then you need to be ready. So the DVD cost more than $15. Do we know how much it cost?
No.
No. So what we do is we put the variable of the DVD, or the cost, is more than 15. No, because there's no way to answer that. Not really. Okay? I'm just kind of showing you what these mean.
Yeah, yeet.
You could say $16 instead of $15.
It could, but so is $15.01.
Ooh. So it's $15 and half a cent.
With that, they would round that to $15.01. There's no way to pay half a cent. A dog weighs less than 50 pounds. What do you think that would look like?
Less than.
It's D, not X.
What makes a coin flop half a cent?
Ah, come on now.
Does it matter which variable?
No.
As long as you know what
Yes.
that variable stands for. Okay? So let's do something really easy. Go to your student page. Student page.
A.
You should put a follow with me, like my name. So I just want to
Spelling that food on. We write those as inequalities.
It's like that.
This less than, that is not a subtraction. Because he sent less than, that's more of an equals, but it's not equals, it's an inequality. I don't know.
I put Gino with a G instead of
You like being on the I'm fine. I'm just wondering.
Extra slush.
Yeah, like that's not obvious.
Dude, you Shane Bolt right there.
You say what?
You know?
Like and subscribe.
Boy.
Running a pump on my TV, right?
I used to get in trouble. I used to get in trouble in Walmart. I told them right around this school.
Hey, in Burgos school last year.
3, 2, 1. Was that very difficult?
No.
No. In fact, when you guys got it, you had that Amelia sold more than 40, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be magazines?
Gina sent less than 35.
It says Gino.
Gino, sorry.
Gino.
Okay?
Gino.
That's not too
Nobody?
difficult, right? Back on teacher page.
Well, wow, are we already done?
No.
Oh, man.
But I'm about ready to be done talking.
Six.
This symbol right here. We refer that to that as is less than. Another wording is fewer than. Omen. If I have to say it again, that's going locked into my desk, so you can never reach it again.
I've already got them.
You've already got this down too? If I get up and come read it right now, don't lie to me. If you see wording that says is greater than, is more than, or exceeds, notice less than means subtract. Is less than means the inequality. Greater than means to add, but is greater than means the inequality. The one word is makes all the difference. Okay? You guys know what this one's called?
Yes, that's that thing right there.
Greater than or
Equal
equal
to.
to?
Equal.
Equal to or less than.
It's
Not greater.
Equal to. Equal to or less than?
less than or equal to.
Good.
Yeah, me too, but I forgot what it's called.
Is less than or equal to, which means it can be equal to the amount you have. You should be ready. Not when you do that. But that's not the only phrase we use for this. Is no more than. In my sixth block, I have no more than 14 students. If we have a new one, that will change. But as of right now, I will have no more than 14 students on a regular basis. Or is at most. So what's that symbol?
Greater than or equal to?
Not just greater than. What's that nice little word that you guys just skipped over 2 letters?
More than.
Is greater than or equal to. is no less than, or there's a variation of that. For example, to have a class, I can have no less than 6 students. If there was a class that only had 5 students enrolled, that class would be canceled.
Really? Why? Because you have to have 6 students in class.
It is 6?
If I had only 5 students in my 6 block pre-algebra, you guys would all get a change of schedule and you would end up with Mrs. Cox. Or some of her students would have a change of schedule just to make my class bigger. You can have no less than 6 students.
Would you have to teach pre-algebra and algebra?
Or is at least. Those are the phrasings we use for each of these. You might want to remember these because you will have word problems where you have to know this. And I will admit the most confusing part is when they use less than or greater than. Are you adding and subtracting? Or are you using these symbols? You have to understand the problem.
This is what our homework's about.
This is also why, guys, I'm a math teacher, but I highly encourage you guys to read and learn comprehension skills because you have to be able to read a word problem and comprehend what it's asking of you and what it's saying for you to actually solve. Mm-hmm.
Or the comprehension.
Okay? So, let's see here. How do I do this?
Driver's ed. A driver's ten hours of instructors.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you guys do, I don't know if this is true or not. I actually never did driver's ed. But boys, a driver's ed student must have at least 10 hours of instructor supervised driving time. What does that mean? How would you write that in math?
Yeah, it would be X and then it would be.
They must have
This.
at least.
Yeah, this.
Look in your notes. At least. Which one's at least?
It's this one.
Greater than or
It'd be this.
It's this one.
Greater than or equal to. So you have to have at least
So that's X. And then
what? 10 hours.
Right.
Do you know what has to be at least 10 hours?
no, it's student hours.
X has to be at
But
least
see, I told you.
10 hours. So can you get away with only having 9 hours?
No.
Can you have 11 hours?
Yes.
You can have 11 hours. If it said equal, you have to have exactly 10 hours. When it says at least, you can have more than 10. So those of you who end up with detention because you're missing 2 or more assignments and you go, Miss Lomer, how long is detention? At least until you get the assignments in. Can you stay longer than that?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have to stay longer than that?
No.
No, you just got to get the assignments in. Or I will say at most 1 hour, because how long can I have you for detention? 1 hour. Can I hold you for detention longer than that?
No.
Not in 1 day.
But if you want to stay longer, all week.
I release you after 1 hour. If you choose to stay longer than an hour, you can, as long as I'm willing to stay. Okay? Any questions on that? All right. So we're going to move on.
Yeah.
No, we're going to do a check and we're going to graph. So no student page size. Well,
Oh, no more space.
yeah, I'm almost out of space. We have enough room to do this. Write this down. 2t plus 8 is greater than 7 if t equals -1. Is this true or false?
That is, I don't know.
We have to check.
Alberta, why don't you know?
That is false.
I looked at the 77, but
What is what?
I know. It's the same.
T equals what?
that is
-1. Sorry, what my negative
Were you
was.
close?
It's false.
Alright, so let's see.
It's false.
What should t change to? -1. Bring down your 2 plus 8 is greater than 7. Now what should we do? Multiply what?
The 2 and the -1.
What's 2 times -1?
-2.
-2 plus 8 is greater than 7. Now what?
You add them.
What is -2 plus 8?
6.
Is 6
False.
greater than 7?
No.
So you write false. Now let's go to our student page.
Yay.
Okay, let's try. What are you going to do to solve this?
We replace the P.
With what?
40.
The 40.
Except for, do we use the word replace?
No.
Yes.
What is that called? Substitute. There you go. We substitute the 40 for the P.
It's true. Yeah, it's
What is 40 minus 42?
-2.
How do you know that's true? -2 is not less than -2
But it's equal to.
because this line says or equal to. So this one is true.
I knew that already.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you the hard ones. And
And
I'm going to give you the hard ones. And I'm not going to help you solve them.
As long as they don't, yeah, as long as they don't have fractions. They have fractions. You're giving us a smirk. That's fractions. You want to eat Smurf?
Oh, yes.
And fractions.
You want to eat Smurfs and fractions?
No, we don't want
Bro, this is easy. What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, that's gonna be a meme now. What your GNP homework?
Can you run?
Something like that. Pretty sure, Tony.
Kid.
What is that?
Why?
Dude, I just bought a new thing for Toys R Us. I'm gonna run you over.
Dude, I have your power school up so I can do log entries right now.
Oh. Why do they call it log entry?
That's a check.
Because I'm logging something in, I'm writing it down, and I'm sending it into the office.
Yeah. Why don't they just call it detention?
They have to log in. I mean,
Yeah, you gotta log.
Oh, I even have your name up.
me?
Yeah, yours.
It's already on there?
I want to see back to first. Would this be your first one?
Oh, wait, no. Since Max stopped, I'll go to Omen. And do Omen.
Oh, this is so easy.
What they could do.
Can I use the restroom?
Do you have a camera?
No. I
I
like
can't
it.
let you out.
I got
Let you run. You can I can.
Alright guys, if you're breathing right now, like and subscribe. Every time I read, you're the first one. You're the first one. If you don't subscribe, it's just totally out. If it's just you don't subscribe, I don't know. I don't want to
You don't want to know. Ask this number.
No.
Is Lomar?
What do you mean?
He wants to know the ancient artifacts of that thing.
They're the same with different signs.
Don't send it. No.
Yeah.
They can division Lomar is wrong.
Positive things. Positive things.
Oh, you got it.
I feel like that. It was one last
Yeah. Robert,
I don't have that space. Yeah, new notebook. Let's go.
I think the system.
Oh yeah, you know.
Solve the problems.
What is this?
Oh yeah, your last name is
Lomar. Don't worry about it.
Take a quick sniff.
Isn't that what you put?
I'll put true.
Confusion?
It's like super disgusting. I think I might like not want to eat Oreos anymore.
Yeah.
Oreos. People like if Oreos are good and comment if they're food. Oh, remember to like and subscribe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I? Sorry, I thought it was a 1 under 2.
We put 2 more stars.
I did it.
I don't have a opinion. What?
Dude, you just went on camera. I would thought I was taking notes.
Yeah.
And it goes on YouTube.
Like and subscribe and Apple.
Alright, time to move on. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. The last thing we have to do, you do have to graph these.
What do you mean,
Stop yelling at me, or I will make you do the hard graphs.
Don't do it, Omi.
How you graph these is very simply a number line. So,
Oh,
what we have is A is greater than 6. That's it.
That's it?
That's that.
Now we gotta graph it.
Oh, man.
First step you have to do is you need a number line. Guys, use your notebook. It's full of lines.
Oh yeah.
There's a number line.
Oh.
Or at least there's a line. We gotta make it a number line.
Bruh, I couldn't even draw a straight line over this line.
Neither can I. That's why I use my notebook that's full of straight lines.
No, exactly, but like over the straight line, I couldn't even make
That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, I want you to put 5 perpendicular lines on that. Make sure they're evenly spaced. As evenly as you can make it.
Yeah.
What are you stuck at?
Making lines?
Evenly spaced or just making lines?
There you go.
Well, then you can get a ruler for 1. For 2, if you guys needed to help evenly spaced, look. Draw a line, put your finger down. Draw a line, put your finger down. Use your finger to measure it out. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's what.
Put your pinky. Draw line, put your pinky, draw line.
Now, the important thing you guys need to know is first off, this number. That number, go ahead and put it in the middle. When you're making it, I want you to put it in the middle of that number line. Count down when you're going to the left, 5 and 4. Count up to the right, 7 and 8. You now have a number line. Now here's why I want that in the middle. You're going to circle 6.
Why do that?
Now this is what I mean by what's on the board. If it is a less than or a greater than symbol, you are going to use an open circle because that number is not included. If you have a less than or equal to or a greater than or equal to, that circle is closed. Open, closed. Why do you think it's closed?
Because
Equal.
it's
It's equal. It is also equal. So is this an equal to 6?
No.
No, it's not equal to 6. We are not going to shade it in. But you now have to shade. Guys, remember how I kept telling you put the variable on the left, put the variable on the left, put the variable on the left?
Yeah.
Okay? This says A is greater than 6. So which way should we say? Shade.
Right.
Right to the right.
Because it's going up.
Going up. But now watch. This is why I said put your variable on your left. If you ever get to the point where your brain just hurts and it's not thinking clearly and you're not sure which way to shade, see the symbol? Put it directly above your circle
It's it.
and
We
shade
don't
that
have
way.
to see really sorry. Oh yeah, there's a section with the.
You'll be smart like us one day.